Time right now is 10:31 on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. All right, we're on the other side of this icy event here in the Charlotte area. Still going to have refreeze as a concern, definitely after the sun goes down later on tonight and the overnight. That will affect things certainly for tomorrow. And then really just even getting out and about today, things are going to be tricky and touch and go, although for the most part, from all accounts, it sounds like things are going really well. Public transportation, a concern as well. And so Brett Baldeck from CATS joining us here on the phone. Brett, good morning to you. I know you've been busy over the weekend.
Yes, good morning. We actually just started service on the Blue Line and some of our bus routes about 30 minutes ago. So that's good news, but our Gold Line is still suspended at this time.
Okay, very good. Walk us through what the weekend was like then for CATS, and was it everything anticipated?
Yes. So I know a lot of people have reached out to us, or a few people have reached out to us, and we're wondering why they're seeing the Blue Line trains run this weekend, but there were no passengers on them. That is because we had ice cutters installed on those trains, and they're cutting down all the ice on the lines throughout the weekend to ensure that we could restart service at 10 o'clock this morning. So one note about the Blue Line service is we're running on a 30-minute frequency instead of the normal 15. So just keep that in mind if you are traveling today. As well as our bus routes, they are open and operational, but we have a list on our website, ridetransit.org, and I think you guys also have the list from our press release of some routes that are not operational today, and those are mostly our neighborhood and side road routes because those roads are still not treated. Now, with that said, I know you mentioned the refreezing, so we are preparing for that this evening, and we are going to suspend all services at midnight instead of 2 a.m. so we can get a lot of our employees as well as our customers home before, the deep freeze that's going to happen at the 2 a.m. and on range. So we're just asking everyone to be patient if they are traveling today. We're going to have another update this afternoon about our operations for Tuesday. But as of right now, the big thing is the Blue Line and all major bus routes are running.
Okay, and how about the Gold Line? That's still suspended.
Correct. The Gold Line is still suspended. We hope to have that back up and running by Tuesday. But again, we're going to have another meeting this afternoon and provide everyone, all our customers and you guys in the local media with an update this afternoon about when the Gold Line will reopen tomorrow.
All right, and once things do improve, how long typically does it take to get everything back up to a normal operation?
So we're hoping by tomorrow afternoon or at least Wednesday, we should be up to normal operations. The issue that we're having with the Gold Line is just, that's at the mercy of road conditions. And we also haven't had the ice cutters running on the Gold Line because we were really focused on making sure the Blue Line was open and operational. So once I know it's melting a little bit right now, which is great news, but it's a double-edged sword because it's melting and then it could refreeze. So we're really hoping we can get back to normal operations by tomorrow afternoon, if not Wednesday morning.
How about in the way of incidents over the weekend, buses sliding or any equipment issues, anything reported in that regard?
So we had some buses that were sliding late Friday night, which is why we made the decision on Saturday to suspend service completely. It's not something that we wanted to do. It's not something we do often, but what we found was the temperatures, especially Sunday morning, were so, I actually messed up my days. I'm sorry. So Saturday night was when the buses were sliding. Sunday morning was when we made the decision to suspend service. And that was because the temperatures were below 20 degrees and we worked with our partners at CDOT and they told us that the salt was not melting the ice as quickly due to those cold temperatures. So that's really the only curveball I believe that we were thrown was we were hoping the temperatures would have been a little bit warmer for the salt to work. So other than that, we had no major issues this weekend. And we appreciate everyone that stayed home.
Absolutely. And how are the operators? How are they holding up?
The operators are doing well. We've put a lot of them up in local hotels, and we appreciate their dedication to making sure that people are able to travel. So we're recognizing our operators that have been working around the clock, and we appreciate all of the essential workers that we have at CATS as well as across the Queen City that have made sure that operations continue as much as they can.
All right. And as far as riders who are monitoring, CATS's next move, what is the best way to keep on top of that?
Yes, they can download our Cats Pass app or visit ridetransit.org, and that will have all of the latest updates.
All right. And then we're going to look for an update from you guys later on this afternoon.
Correct. We should have an update by 3 p.m. today.
All right, we'll look for that. Brett Baldick from CATS, thank you so much for joining us here live on Live Impact News. Appreciate the latest update there.
Thank you.